Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to be testing out two superior wheel cleaners on the market. I've seen a video I've done already on the Glym wheel cleaner, which is on my channel now. So this just sort of talking about this wheel cleaner now. I compared it to the Bilt Hamber wheel cleaner. So what I want to do in this video is compare the two, do a fair test and just see how they compare and if this is actually better than the Auto wheel or if this is still the king of the wheel cleaners. Let's go and test out these two wheel cleaners and get into the video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and make it as fair test as possible. So the first thing we're going to try and do is spray each side of this wheel. So this side will be the Glym wheel cleaner and this side will be the Bilt Hamber Auto wheel. And I'm going to try and spray them at the same time so you can see the reaction of both at the same sort of time. So let's try and do it. So the first sort of test I'm looking for is I want to see reaction time of both. And I want to see what one sort of reacts the quickest. And you can already see the Bilt Hamber one is actually reacting already. Reaction time on this Bilt Hamber one is so fast. Look at that. It's definitely faster. You can tell, look, the Glym hasn't even started yet, and look at the Bilt Hamber one. It's already changing. I'll bring the camera a little bit closer in. Bring the camera closer in, and as you can see, this is the Glym side. This is the Bilt Hamber side. Bilt Hamber one is reacting really fast. Really fast actually. Definitely superior on that side. So reaction time, so far you can see the Bilt Hamber one is reacting like ridiculously quick. Glym's taking a little bit of time to even do anything, so we're going to give it a bit more time. So I'll leave these for a good 5 minutes to react and we'll see what they do. You'd have seen on my previous video of the Glym that it reacted quite well with them wheels, but these wheels seem to not be doing much at the moment, so that's not great at all. But we'll leave it a little bit longer and we'll see what it does. I just want to talk about the trigger on this one. This trigger on this spray is actually a lot better than this one. You'd have seen that I mentioned it in the other video that the actual trigger probably not as good. It needs to be a little bit, I don't know, I think I'd buy this in the 2.5 litre version and then get the actual spray bottle and use it that way. The actual trigger on this is not that great, but this one is actually pretty good. So yeah, we're going to leave it for a little while and we're going to come back to it. So I'll leave it on the time lapse for now and then we'll see how we get on. That was a time lapse of about 3 minutes roughly, so I'm going to leave it a little bit more, but you can see the Glym has slowly started to do its job now, so it has turned. But Bilt Hamber one, definitely the best for reaction time. You'd never see a wheel cleaner react that quick, it just reacts straight away. And I've sprayed a little bit on the tyre down there and it'll be interesting to see how that works. But yeah, they both sort of started to react. Your Glym was slower at reacting, so definitely 1-0 to Bilt Hamber on the actual speed of reaction time. And also, if we go back to the trigger, so if we talk about the Bilt Hamber bottle, it's both 1 litre. So we've got two 1 litre bottles. Trigger on this one's better, definitely on that. Price wise, this is actually better as well. So this is about £15 I paid for this one, and this was actually gifted to me by Glym, but I've looked them up and it's about £19.99. So price wise, this one is obviously superior. Trigger is superior, so that's 3-0 to Bilt Hamber now. So in that I have rated this Glym really well. The Bilt Hamber one is still up there with the best wheel cleaners in my opinion for price wise, reaction time, trigger. So far that is actually better. Now I've left that for quite a long time now, so let's rinse the wheel off and let's see the results of the clean wheel. We'll just quickly rinse it off. Obviously it needs a bit of a better rinse, but you can see both sides are very clean. These wheels are not in the best condition, so stuff like that you're not going to get off. There's a lot of damage around the rim, but that's fine. So, you know, that's the Bilt Hamber side. I don't know if you can see that, but there's hardly anything on it really. Look at that, a little bit of dirt there. That's because I touched the back of the rim, but a little bit. And then the Auto Glym side, it's much the same. Cleaning ability is probably on par. There's not much in it. I'd say, yeah, that's a draw on that side. You can't really tell the difference in cleaning ability. Both clean really well. Both give a really deep clean. Be interesting to see how it works on a bit of stubby, like more stubborn dirt. We needed some wheels that maybe have a bit more dirtier to test it. But I have tested out the Bilt Hamber wheel on a lot of different wheels, and it always cleans really well. So that's probably why a lot of people say it is the best. But it just goes to show you how good the Auto Glym cleaning is. So I'm gonna give that one a draw. So that's a draw for me on that, for how well it cleans the wheels. So this wheel on this side I've prepped already. So we've got the Auto Glym on this side and the Bilt Hamber on this side. I used this one for the thumbnail picture, and you can see the colour is a little bit darker on the Bilt Hamber side, I must say. That side is a little bit darker than that side. So what I want to do is just want to see how it works when you agitate the product, and just see how it foams up. So this is the Bilt Hamber one. So probably, yeah, it's starting to work. You can see. So you work the product in. And it gets into there. Yeah, so it works really well when you agitate it as well. So that's the Bilt Hamber side. So it doesn't foam up too much. It foams up a little bit. Slowly starting to foam up now as you work it in. Do your tyres as well. So that's working in nicely. I'm just going to get another brush to try the Auto Glym side. So I've got a different brush for the Auto Glym side, so it's not the same brush. I'm just going to work that in. So what I'd say about the Auto Glym side, it foams up a bit more. You can see that foaming up a lot more. Yeah, it definitely foams up more. So actually when you're agitating it, this product seems to foam up a lot more. Now, don't know if that really means a lot to anyone. That actually means that it cleans a bit better, but just on test I would say like that is not really, it's more of a thicker product to work in, so it's not really foaming up. This one foams up really nicely, and that's what I've noticed when you're agitating the Auto Glym product, it does foam up really well. So I definitely think this one needs a bit of agitation to get it going as well, and as you can see it does the job. So probably on foaming up, this one is a little bit better. So yeah, overall both of them are really good, but I'd say that one foams up a little bit more, as you can see on camera. So I've got a second car here with a different style wheel, and I just wanted to test it on this wheel as well, just to compare. Obviously we know that they're both clean well, but I just wanted to see how it works on these sort of diamond cut black alloys on a BMW. So a little bit of style different. So we've got the Bilt Hamber on the left hand side and the Auto Glym on the right hand side. Also sprayed them on just quickly just now, so I didn't need to show you that on the camera, but as you can see again, Bilt Hamber is reacting a lot quicker. That's the Auto Glym side, that's the Bilt Hamber side, and that's already reacted. And I've just literally just sprayed that on. And what I've tried to do is try to get inside the rim as well, just to see sort of, that's where your worst dirt's going to be, inside there, and you're like the actual sort of stuck on tar and that, so I want to see how it reacts in there. So I'll leave that a minute or two, and then we'll just rinse it off. Left that for a few minutes now. You can see the Auto Glym has now caught up a little bit. It took a little bit of time, but it has caught up. I mean, this reacts within about 15 seconds. I'm not even joking, it's really quick. 10 to 15 seconds you've got a reaction, whereas this takes around about, I'd say, 45 seconds to a minute to react, so it's a lot slower. Both have good cleaning abilities, but yeah, just reaction time. If you want to have it something that reacts quick, then that's Bilt Hamber one's going to be for you, because it reacts really fast. So let's pressure wash these wheels off quickly and then see sort of the results we get from that. With these wheels, they were in a lot worse condition, so forget about this side here. This is just damage to the wheel, but what we want to concentrate on is this actual diamond cut area, because this is where we can see. So this is the Bilt Hamber auto wheel, yeah? A little bit of dirt, can you see? So I'll just try and keep that on my finger, and I'm going to do the auto Glym side. Same sort of test. You can see the auto Glym. It's hard to see on the camera, but yeah, that one, and that's that. So I say there's a little bit more dirt, and I can just see. You see where I've just done my hand down the auto Glym one, and the Bilt Hamber one. There's hardly anything. And you can see just there's a little bit more dirt there. So I would say on this wheel, which was a lot worse, the Bilt Hamber auto wheel had a better clean. Probably just that little bit stronger, just by not a lot, but just that little bit more. And then inside the rim it's really hard to see, but there's a lot of ingrained brake dust on this one, which I don't think many wheel cleaners will remove without agitation. So you can see the built up here of wheel. It's like you're not going to get that off. And there's some on this side as well. So just on first cleaning, that's what it did. So like no wheel cleaner is going to remove every amount of dirt. There's nothing on the market that's going to remove everything, but it's going to remove a fair amount, and both of these wheel cleaners do that. So the Bilt Hamber on this wheel was a little bit better, but this wheel is really bad. A lot of ingrained dirt, so it just goes to show that Bilt Hamber is a little bit stronger. But yeah, both really good products. So what's my conclusion on these two wheel cleaners that I've tested today? So for me, Bilt Hamber auto wheel is still the superior wheel cleaner. I found that it cleans that little bit better. It's a better price, a little bit cheaper, and the little thing like the trigger, just my little thing that I found with this one not as good, that I think the trigger on this is a lot better. It gives that a better mist of product, and as you would have seen, the reaction time on this one is so much superior to this one. It's so fast at reacting, and I don't know if there's any wheel cleaner that can react as fast as that. Now I'd say that the auto Glym one is a really good wheel cleaner, and I just think that if it was around the same sort of price, you would say that they're probably about a good match on cleanability. There's not much in it. This one's a little bit better, but there's not much in it. They're both really good wheel cleaners. I've tried to do as fair test as I could, so I've done them against each other, spray at the same time, so it shows you the reaction time, and it just gives you everything you can see on the camera is what you're getting. And as you would have seen, as most people always have said, that the Bilt Hamber wheel is probably the best wheel cleaner, and to this day I still can't find a wheel cleaner that actually beats this one. So fair play to Bilt Hamber. This wheel cleaner is a very good wheel cleaner, and it's still the GOAT of the wheel cleaner on the market. That's it guys, it's just a quick video just to demonstrate these two up against each other to see what one is better, and hopefully the results have shown through on the camera, and hopefully you like the video. If you haven't already, it'd be great if you could subscribe to the channel. Please give this video a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care guys.